please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all see how I cut my beard off. Got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. But this live gonna be about David Benavidez versus Anthony Dirrell. And it's an upcoming fight, y'all, for what is, I think, September the 28th. This is gonna be on the undercard of Sean Porter versus Errol Spence Jr. Now I want to break down this fight, let people know how I feel about this fight, my opinion on this fight. And first I'm going to start off with this fight by saying I call this fight the fight of the paper champs. And a lot of people ain't going to agree with that. A lot of people like, why you say that? I say they paper champs because neither one of them officially took the WBC title from the guy who had it. So that's why I'm calling this the fight of the paper champs. And this between Anthony Dirrell and David Benavidez. Now I'm gonna break down. What's up, Justin Huss? I'm gonna break down some of the attributes and what I like and why I'm gonna pick the person that I'm gonna pick as I go on in the video. Okay. Now the WBC champ currently right now. What's good, Kenny Mack? Yeah, Kenny Mack. They paper champs, bro. I mean, that's just being real. Yeah, I cut it off though. Y'all see I cut that down, that long, I ain't like that. But we got Mr. Anthony Dirrell, the WBC champ right now, another paper champion. He got the belt, you know, from a vacant title. He got a vacant title fight, won the belt. He's a former Olympian and a southpaw. Now we gotta remember that. As far as when I talk about amateur career, he got a lot of highlights as being an amateur, Mr. Anthony Dirrell. Now, his only loss, no, hold up, let me go. His record is 33-1, all right, with 24 KOs. Got one loss to Badu Jack, all right? One loss to Badu Jack. Like I say, he's a former Olympian. Now, I got to say this about the Dirrell brothers, okay? This is my opinion. You along with it, this is my opinion. Hold up. This is my opinion. And in my opinion, I feel like the Dirrell brothers always on something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about steroids or nothing. I'm talking about like technicalities and winning fights. They either falling, somebody punching them out the blue, or they running their head into somebody. They cry, and I have to say this, in my opinion, they crybabies. I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with that, but in my opinion, they crybabies. They always winning fights, especially Andre, from a technicality. Somebody hit him, he act like he hurt, all types of shit that go on with the Dirrell, bro. I just had to say that. I made a video about that too a while back. Yeah, what's up, Toby? How y'all doing, man? All right, now. I just said that about the technicality. All right. He had a title eliminator fight to get the belt against Avni Yildirim. This is the same guy that Chris Eubank Jr. beat up, knocked out, all right? When I seen that fight, he lost, he won due to the technicality of a headbutt. In my opinion, I say he won that fight. He did land the more punches, even though dude landed some cleaner shots to me that, well, I wouldn't say cleaner, it just sound more fake for the crowd, roared a little bit more when Yildirim would hit Dirrell. I still say he won. He landed more punches than Yildirim, so he ended up getting a vacant title. That's one up for him. But Anthony Dirrell's defense sucks. Okay, his defense is mediocre. He can block punches, but most of the time he'll take a punch to give off a punch, and he does not have footwork. Anthony Dirrell does not have footwork. He does not like to use his legs at all. For some reason, he will stand there and really just literally take punches instead of trying to move around the ring and just outbox his opponent. Now, I'm not saying he can't box, but I'm just saying he don't move his legs. He don't like to move. And you're going to have to move against Mr. David Benavidez because he coming. He's not going to come there and play with you. What's up, Thomas? Appreciate that. You know, you got to move them legs against Benavidez. Your best option is to tie Benavidez out. That's your best option, bro. Because he coming. He throwing them multiple punches. You know what I'm saying? Fast, hard. So you got to be able to move your legs, and he will not do that. So that's one disadvantage for him already in the fight. All right. Plus, Dirrell is easily hit by right hands. I've seen several of his ex-opponents catch him with a right hand. You know what I'm saying? Even Badu Jack. Shit, the dude Yildirim. Yildirim kept catching him with right hands over and over and over. But that's because he's standing there in the pocket and will not move. Yes, David is very sharp. But hold up now. One good thing about Anthony Dirrell is that he can switch stances from southpaw, from orthodox to southpaw. He can do that. I'm not saying he's an animal at it. I'm not saying he Terrence Crawford with it. But that can cause confusion in the ring with your opponent if he's not used to or don't know that you can switch stances. So that's one advantage for him. Now, damn, I just had this. All right, well, hold up. It's going to come back to me. It's going to all come back to me. Hold up, let me go. All right, now we're talking about Mr. David Benavidez, all right? 6'1" with a 77-inch reach. Anthony Dirrell is 6'2" with a 74.5 reach, all right? So, then Benavidez got the advantage as far as the reach. Okay, now when we go to amateur career, this is a big problem right here. Even though you see David Benavidez, you see the highlights, you see how he do people, his amateur career, he only had 15 fights. 15 fights for his amateur career. All right, that's bad. That's bad. I don't give a damn what he go out there and do, who he beat up, the way he beat up. His record really ain't that good. All right, his resume is not. His resume is not that good. The only fight I heard of that he beat, man, was what's his name? Jalen Love, and Jalen Love is a B- fighter, C+ fighter. So I can't really say too much about his resume or his amateur career. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't really fought nobody. Now, he fought Ronald Gavril. All right, the guy that he fought for the vacant title to get the belt, that guy gave him hell. You know what I'm saying? Hurt him too, knocked him down. So that lack of experience right there, and the lack of experience in his pro career from fighting the people that he's fought, that's a disadvantage for Mr. David Benavidez. You going up against somebody who's a highlighted amateur, got accolades as an amateur, and a seasoned veteran. The only problem is that this veteran don't move his damn legs. That's a major problem for Anthony Dirrell. But like I said, it's the fight of the paper champs. Okay, like I said, he won a vacant title from Ronald Gavril. Ronald Gavril knocked him down, gave him hell. This dude was only 18-0. And I'm sure he didn't have a resume of an Anthony Dirrell, right? All right, his levels to it, Tony. You know that. Y'all know what it is. Now, yeah, he gave him hell for that fight. Benavidez gassed out late. See, that's something people got to worry about too. Benavidez may gas out. How you know that Benavidez can go 12 rounds? You see what I'm saying? How do you know that? We know Anthony Dirrell can go 12 rounds. Huh? All right. Now, when he fought Gavril, he said that, well, allegedly, Mr. David Benavidez was sick in that fight. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I'm not in his body. But it's real funny these stuff don't get out before the fight. If I was sick, I would let the public know before I fight. Because after that, it looks like an excuse. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't perform. Timofimo Lopez, y'all check out that video where I was talking about him complaining about family issues. Now, when you're going to have a tough fight, when a guy puts you on your ass, Mr. Benavidez, now you were sick. Now, true enough, he came back in a rematch and he white gloved Ronald Gavril. But, like they say in boxing, on any night, they all can be beaten. And on that night, whether you had a cold, flu, or not, you went out there and you lost. So, you can keep that out of it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worry about that. On that night, you lost. Now, this is where it come in time for me to break down. Now, last time, y'all seen me make a video with the Anthony Yard and Kovalev. Now, ended up going with the younger, fresher fighter, right? And which I have to go talk about that video again because I didn't know that Anthony Yard only had 12 fights. Did y'all hear me? Anthony Yard has only 12 amateur fights going against Sergey Kovalev. So I'm gonna have to go back into that video. I'm still gonna pick Anthony Yard, but I'm gonna go and look at how they talking and how they reacting to each other, and I'm gonna try to break it down from there. But I did not like the fact that Anthony Yard only has 12 amateur fights. That's horrible going against Sergey Kovalev. But I feel that that's not the same Sergey Kovalev of old. You see what I'm saying? Because Sergey Kovalev been stopped too by Alvarez. So, you know, but I don't like that 12 amateur fight thing. Now, let me see. Now, looking at the part of Dirrell don't use his legs, which he may use his legs some in this fight. I can't say. But he don't use it. He'll rather stand there and try to stand close and toe-to-toe with you and throw combinations and stand in the pocket. I think he shouldn't do that. That's David Benavidez, bread and butter. That would be a major mistake to stand there, especially after I seen him get tired out with Gabriel. I think that Anthony Dirrell's best chance is to jab, move around the ring, and control distance. Try his best not to let David come in because David is coming in. When David come in, you ought to hit him with something powerful to make him know you can't come in this gate. You're not coming in his backyard. He ought to throw something powerful. Use that good jab that you got to rail. Use them combinations. Move. He come and grab him. You get in the corner, grab him, twist him in the corner, back out. That's your best plan. Do not stand there and go toe-to-toe with Mr. David Benavidez. Or you'll be going home. You're going to lose your paper belt. You lose your paper belt. Even switching stances, because I say you can switch stances will be good for him. But standing there in the pocket trying to show and prove that you could bang with Benavidez, there's no reason to do that. Use your jab, use your combinations. If he comes close, grab him, turn him into the corner, start it over again, reset. That's the best thing for you to do. Now, with Mr. Benavidez, you got to be on this for David. In order to beat Mr. Dirrell, can't give him time to think. Because this guy can't outbox you because you don't have really much of a boxing career. I'm just going to say you're not a seasoned fighter. Your resume don't stand up to his. Your accolades in the amateur don't stand up to his. So your best option is not to even let this fight go into the late rounds. Your best option is to go out there and get rid of Anthony Dirrell any way, shape, form possible, as soon as possible. Because I'm sure their game plan is to take you into deep waters and drown you. If I was his coach, I would tell him, stay back from him. We're going to take him in deep waters and drown him. Use your jab, your combinations. He come in, put him in the corner, turn him, back out, reset. Start it all over again. David's only chance, in my opinion, in this fight, is to rush him and not let him think. Make him stand toe-to-toe with you. Be as aggressive as you can. Make the fight ugly if you have to. That's the best chance I see for David Benavidez. Now, he has power in both hands. He can stop Dirrell. But if Dirrell's game plan is to outbox and move David Benavidez, he going to have some trouble. All right? Now, you can question David Benavidez's chin right now because, he have been dropped before, as well as you can question Anthony Dirrell's, you know what I'm saying? Even though I've never really watched too much of Anthony Dirrell, I can't say if he's been dropped or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch a little of his brother, like Carl Froch fights. And, he don't really have a standout resume like that either, besides, Badu Jack. That's one of the big names on his resume. So, in this fight, y'all, I'm going to have to go with, Anthony Dirrell. Yeah. I know a lot of people ain't going to agree with that. You have your opinion. I have my opinion. But because Dirrell is the more seasoned fighter, more amateur background, been in the ring longer, more rounds, I think that he will upset David Benavidez. And I'm only saying this because when I saw David Benavidez fight Dirrell for the title, an 18-0 fighter, oh yeah, Dirrell gonna find a way. He gonna be looking for something, a headbutt, you know how they be acting. You bumped them with your shoulder, Dirrell was, ref. They always winning from some type of technicality. They sit up on the ground, get hit, and then what his brother did, laid out. This man barely hit you, bro. You done laid out like you got hit with a brick. I said, look at this shit here. Them damn Dirrell brothers. But I say, you know what I'm saying, I gotta ride with Anthony Dirrell on this one. The only problem is I don't like is his leg move. He don't like to move his legs. And you got to move your legs against David Benavidez. Other than that, I mean, a lot of people can look at it. People look at highlights and judge boxing. You can't look at David Benavidez highlights and say that he beat all these people up like that and think he gonna do that to a seasoned fighter named like Anthony Dirrell, who been in the amateurs longer than him, been in the game longer than him, that fought better competition than him. Just because you see him going out there knocking people out in highlights don't mean he's gonna do everybody like that. Now, if he go out there and knock out Anthony Dirrell, then that's another thing. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter about his 15-0 amateur career. It didn't matter that he ain't fought nobody but what's the guy named with Mayweather now? Jay Leon Love. It didn't matter because he went out there, he did his job. But me knowing how the best way to break down a fight, in my opinion, and how I do it, I gotta ride with Anthony, man. I gotta ride with Anthony. I think Anthony will come out there and do a better job if he move his legs. If he don't move his legs, he gonna have a rough night with Benavidez. So that's my conclusion to that fight, y'all. You know, if you gonna bet on your opinion. But if you gonna ride with me, I'm riding with Anthony Dirrell. I don't have a choice. Better amateur background, better professional background. Hey, that's what I got. So that amateur XP is real. Oh yeah. I see you be on that fight night. I see you be on that fight night. But yeah, man, that's what I got, y'all. And also this, y'all. Y'all know why I ain't been getting that many views on my channel? I did not know I started my channel off on entertainment. I just recently checked and my category wasn't on the sport. So now it's like I gotta start all the way back over again. Which I wonder why my other, alright, Judgment Hustle. I wonder why I wasn't getting that many views in boxing when I make the boxing videos, because I have all my videos on the entertainment category. But it's switched now as I make the videos, you know what I'm saying, I put them on the sports now. And also, y'all check out the description. Y'all go down after I make the videos. Got Amazon offers down there. You may see something on there that you like. Click on that. You know what I'm saying? You may go do you some online shopping. It all helps the channel. If you like to donate, it helps the channel. $1, quarter, nickel, penny. It don't matter. But y'all please help a brother out. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Like I said, check down the description for the Amazon. Go on there. Amazon link. You'll see it. And y'all help a brother out. We're trying to come up around here. It's easy work boxing, baby. I don't know what's up with Dylan White. Dylan White gonna get a pass just like the rest of them, bro. It ain't gonna make no difference. Canelo did it, all of them do it. Willie Monroe back, all of them back. Evidently, drug getting caught with drugs ain't nothing serious in boxing no more. Even though we just lost 2 people in the ring, I guess putting a drug in your body that make you Hercules gonna punch somebody in the head don't matter. So us talking about it, we ain't doing it but wasting our time. Us complaining about it, we ain't doing it but wasting our time, because they're going to be right back in the ring 6 months from now. So I said that, I think you said that to me last time, or somebody on this channel said that to me. It's funny what's going on with these rich people running to Saudi Arabia. I don't know what's up. Saudi Arabia ain't no goddamn Brooklyn. Man, AJ been juiced to the gills. I always been told people that AJ been juiced. But Magnetic, I gotta cut this off right here. You know, I can't make my regular videos right now, so I had to come on here and just make this video right quick. You know, this was the Dave Benavidez versus Anthony Dirrell video, so I gotta cut it off, my brother. I'm gonna be back on. I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, y'all check out them Amazon links down in the description. You can donate to the channel, $1 a quarter. It don't matter. I truly appreciate it. I thank y'all for tuning in, watching the channel. Tell your friends about Easy Work Boxing, non-biased channel. Only gonna tell you the truth about boxing, no matter if it's my favorite fighter or not. I thank y'all for y'all time. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.